Hi YouTube, today I'm going to be doing my video on Scorpio Moon. So if you have a Moon in Scorpio, these traits and qualities can apply to Sun signs or Ascendant signs if you have a Ascendant sign in Scorpio or a Sun sign in Scorpio, but not all of it, because if your Moon's in a different placement, you deal with your emotions differently and you process them differently than a Scorpio would. So, okay. If you have a Scorpio Moon, your Moon is ruled by Pluto. It's traditionally ruled by Pluto, which is the planet of death and rebirth and transformation. Now, Scorpio is a water sign, which means you're emotional and sensitive, and your emotions run deep. Also, along with that, you are a fixed sign, which means change and letting go is hard for you. Scorpios have a hard time letting go of things that they're emotionally attached to, whether it be something good for them or whether it be something bad for them. So, growing up, Scorpios tend to have their emotional needs not being met. Whether it be that you were abused in any way, you were neglected, abandoned, or your emotional needs were just not met, however you perceive it. Maybe you felt ignored, maybe you felt pushed to the side. So as you grow older, you tend to block your emotions and keep them to yourselves and hide them from everybody else. Okay? So you do feel intensely, whether it be love or whether it be hatred. When you hate something, you hate something. And when you love something, you truly love something. And letting go of that hatred is hard, and letting go of the love and the passion is hard. For whatever reason, whatever thing it is, just letting go is difficult for Scorpio moons. Now, if something is bad for you, or maybe it's time for that thing in your life to leave, something will occur, and that's Pluto taking its action and taking it away from you, because Pluto takes it away, it kills it, it dies it out for something better to come along the line and for you to transform. Now, in past lives, you may have not been as emotionally connected as you are in this one. You may be so emotional in this life. You may have very intense emotions that overwhelm you, that you don't want to deal with. But Pluto is here to teach you that not everything in your life is meant to stay there, and you need to learn how to let go for that positive energy to come to you, for that next good thing in your life to come to you. Now, when you don't let go of anything that it is, whatever it is that you're afraid to lose or whatever you're afraid to let go of, that's when you fall into a depression, a sadder state, when you can become vindictive and jealous and possessive and controlling and manipulative, because that is your reaction. You feel that the world can be against you sometimes, that nothing good comes in your life, or that maybe you don't deserve it. So it comes out as a hatred. That's what happens when you irrationally react to your intense emotions. Now, this is happening, whatever happens that's being taken away from you, it's happening for you to learn how to let go of things. Now, it's hard for you, I understand that it is, but once you start to let go and having more of a positive mindset and letting the universe and other people change, because you're fixed, you may not like change, but other people and your life is constantly transforming and changing. So people come in and out of your life, maybe a lot. Maybe you have a close group of friends, and then the next second you don't, and then the next year you do. Because you have to go through the pain to get to the better. Okay, so maybe this thing wasn't good for you, but you're so emotionally attached to it that you don't know how to let go of it, and then let's say it leaves, or the opportunity passes, or it's no longer able for you to obtain or possess. This can make you sad, emotional, angry, frustrated, overwhelmed. And then you don't attract the good, you attract the bad, or maybe you spend too much time trying to retrieve what you knew that was taken from you, So this is why at times you don't get anything better, because the aura that you have and the energy is very powerful. Anything that you are feeling in the core kind of shines. And yes, you are great at hiding your emotions in front of somebody's face. Maybe in a conversation, you know how to mask it really well and just do some side talk. Even though you don't like side talk and small talk and whatever it is, you will do it just to show the person that you're okay. But then you turn around and you look at the back of the classroom and you see the Scorpio moon there sulking, glooming, and just looks miserable because you are a water sign. Your emotions are eventually going to surface because you drive off of your emotions. You know, you feel your emotions, and eventually they're going to show because you have not dealt with them. If you do not deal with them, it will start to show. You can hide it at first, but it will show. And maybe in your youth, how your emotions came to you were more like hard peaks, you know? So you get this extreme amount of rage for no reason because you have all this intense feeling that you get very angry, and then the next second you're down here and happy again, or then the next second you're sad, and then the next you're like, it's kind of like up and down your emotions are. So you need to learn how to develop introspection, which is basically you looking inside yourself and asking, is it a situation I can control, and is it a situation I can fix? If the answer is no to either of them, letting go is going to be your best option because there's something better in store for you. There's something better coming. Yes, it's painful now, but that's the point of transformation, because transformation for you comes from connections with others. You may see a better light and a better perspective of life in general when you have a connection that's deep and intense with somebody else, whether it be romantic or platonic. Either way, through others, you shine the brightest. The way they make you feel is the way you actually start to perceive anything. So if someone makes you happy or something makes you happy, you are more optimistic towards life and you actually want to go for it. And then you can also be very optimistic and very hard on yourself and very introverted also, because you don't want to express them to anybody because you're afraid of anybody seeing that vulnerability. You put up that wall because you don't want anyone else to hurt you, because for some reason in your life, in your past, you have been hurt and you know what it feels like to be hurt and you don't like it. So your instinct is to hurt others, maybe. Maybe those emotions, you start to control other people or manipulate them, but you're pushing people away when you do that. And when you do that, you're not going to be able to transform, because the way you transform is through relationships and connections and bonds. So when you push those people away, you're still going to be miserable. You're still going to be unhappy because that person was whoever it is, or whether it be friend or not, or maybe your family or whoever it is. It can be anything. You push it away because you automatically think that person has the worst intentions, because you can read through someone's intentions very good and you can see what they actually want from you. You're good at reading in between the lines, figuring out things, putting pieces of the puzzle together. You're like little detectives, you know? But then you search too deep and too far past the person's intention, and that's when you're like, everyone's out to get me, everyone's going to hurt me. And the truth is, not everybody has intentions for you. So you push people away that want to get close to you because you're afraid. And I'm sorry that you feel like that, but you have this moon placement in this life to learn to let go and not be afraid anymore. And the more you push away, the harder the lesson is going to be for you, and the more hurt and pain you're going to encounter. You're going to start to encounter more losses than more gains. So, yes, you can manifest things easily, and that's all depending on the energy that you send out. You're not going to manifest positive things if you're sending out a negative, gloomy vibe. That's just not going to happen. And you're not going to manifest the good. You're not going to manifest the bad if you're sending out positive, good things. Send out the positive, good things for the next chapter in your life. Learn to let go, and it's hard and it's painful, but develop the introspection aspect. really look deep inside of yourself and see, is that thing that left my life here to teach me a lesson? And if the answer is yes, I'm not letting go enough, and I'm holding on to grudges, and I'm being vindictive, and I'm feeling sorry for myself all the time, then that person was there to teach you a lesson. They made you feel good. Now you had that thing that made you feel good, and now it's gone. Learn how to move on. This is why that person came in and out of your life. And it can also be a situation, whether it be a good job opportunity, or whether it be a good education opportunity, or a good athletic opportunity, and it left because it's here for you to learn how to deal with the negative emotions and how to truly express yourself. Because Scorpios are very creative people, but you block it because you don't want to deal with your emotions, but your emotions need to be expressed. And maybe talking it out with somebody and start to open up to people, that will allow you to have those connections that you long for and that you need to feel stable and secure, because love is your thing. Everybody says that a Scorpio's best qualities and their strong suit is being hateful, vindictive, jealous, and possessive, and controlling, manipulative, all that. But that's not true. A Scorpio's best quality and their strong suit is their passion and their drive and their emotional connections that they build. And they can form this really loving atmosphere, and they can love completely. And this is what they want. They want someone that they can become one with, that they can share everything with, that for someone that they don't have to worry what they're doing all the time, you know? But because they can be so superstitious, they push others away because they automatically assume they're doing the worst. And that's why people think you're crazy. But you're not crazy. You're just scared you're going to be hurt again. And I understand that, because I have a Pisces moon and emotions are hard for me too. Like, I feel them too. And I'm very sensitive too. But I learn to express them, you know? And you can be creative and you can have musical gifts. A lot of Scorpios are musically gifted. And they're very good with drawing or painting or dancing or singing. These people are... Your passion and your creativeness comes through your emotions. Anything that you do, any passion that you have is because you love it, you know? So yes, you can release. I'm going to show you how to, okay. Now Scorpios, when you don't want to deal with your emotions, they can be released into fantasies, and you may live in the Pisces fantasy la la land. Welcome. Because that's your way of escaping. You feel the need to escape from whatever's hurting you. And that can be drugs. That can be alcohol. A lot of Scorpios have problems with that. A lot of Scorpios feel so hurt all the time that they rely on something to escape, not realizing that they have the total power of not feeling that way anymore. They just choose not to because they like to feel sorry for themselves sometimes, and they like to feel like the world's against them, because all water signs they kind of like to play the victim. Scorpios like to play the victim. Even if they cause the problem, they will act like the victim. When you had total control over the situation, and because now you're playing, oh, I'm hurt, I did nothing wrong or whatever, you're not going to get the good in your life unless you learn to let go and let ties loose. Okay, so just remember not to fall in and collapse into your emotions, because that's a bad thing for you. And this is why the moon falls here. I know that was all very negative and Debbie Downer, but the moon does fall here because you do have an emotional blockage. So develop introspection and find a passion that you can pour your emotions into, and slowly let go. I know it's hard and I know it's painful, but you can do it because you have the power to transform into something amazing and to manifest really good things in your life. Yeah, so that was it, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.